Good morning, everybody. This is Kim, the Crafty Nomad, and you guys know they call me that because I'm all over the place when it comes to my crafting, and I am so excited to be back today with another video. But first, I want to say you can find me on Instagram as Kim, the Crafty Nomad. Please go on over there and follow me. I'll try to put a link at some point. It won't be there when the video goes up, but at some point I hope to put it there. Let's see. Unless that's easy, then I might do it. You can also find me on Ravelry as Pettis Kim Knits. I'm not that great as at Ravelry. I got a bunch of projects that I finished that are not listed on Ravelry. We also have a Facebook group for this podcast, the Crafty Nomad podcast group on Facebook. I will link that down below. Please go and join it because I have a project coming up, and hopefully you'll go on over there so you can follow the progress of the project. I think I said that right. Anyway, and yeah, so here my channel is called Pettis Kim, Pettiskim, and that is just my maiden name backwards. My name was Kim Pettis before I became Kim Thompson 17 years ago. And my dad, I think I said this before, but my dad had 5 kids, and all girls. And so once all of us got married, the last name sort of ended, I think probably with me. But anyway, no, from him. Well, maybe I got a nephew that still has Pettis. Anyway, so I try to keep his last name alive by using it. I will never change that email because that's what it represents. Okay, so anyway, today I have a lot of stuff on the couch. Should I try to show it to you? Let's see. Look at all that stuff. This is a good podcasting couch. But I just realized as I sat down here that I actually don't have a whip here today. I still have not finished the mermaid completely, so she is technically a whip, but I did not bring her over here today because everything else that I have worked on since we last spoke, it looks like I finished. Some things I started and finished since the time we last spoke. So let's get started with all the finished objects. I have some happy mail. I have a new project coming up and that I'm going to announce today, and I did not write down the details, so hopefully I get it all right the way it is in my head. And then I got a magazine I wanted to share with you guys and a little bit of a haul. So let's get started with the finished objects. So you guys know I really got into making the circular vests, and that was from Mandala, Lion Brand Mandala, and I'll tell you the colorway in a minute. I think I still have the ball band in the bag because I'm going to show you how much I got left. So I got that one done, you already saw, but then I got another one done from the same ball of Mandala. These really are like the perfect size for somewhere between 2 and 4 years old. So I got those done. And I have from that ball of Mandala, nope, I don't have the ball band, but I still have, see if I can get it untangled from all this other stuff in my bag. I was about to show you the scissors. That's not what I mean to show you. I still have this much left. So I think with this, maybe some of those seahorses that everybody is making, made by Marsha's mom, made a ton, and so did Laurel after she was egged on by Marsha. And anyway, I might use that for that, and maybe I'll start that this morning because it is Sunday morning. It's 8:16 a.m. Pacific time, and we leave for church in a couple hours, and I'm already ready to go. I'm dressed, cleaned. I just need to do makeup and hair, and so I might have a little time, and I need to make breakfast and coffee. So Anyway, that's that for that. And then the other thing that everybody is making is a divine hat. So I had to jump in. Well, no, I'm not going to show my divine hat. I'm going to show my, because it'll be a better segue, if I show my little rainbow pterodactyl in all its glory and completion. I don't believe it was done last time. I don't. Was it? I don't think so. It was mostly done, but I don't think he was done. But this is a pattern by Sweet Oddity Arts, baby pterodactyl. Now, for some reason, his head is supposed to point a little more, and I missed the mark on that. But other than that, he's perfect. As you guys know, he was ordered by the cutest little 4-year-old great nephew in the world, and who was very into dinosaurs, but for some reason definitely wanted the pterodactyl to be rainbow. And so I used the Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the colorway Favorite Stripe. And it's definitely my favorite stripe. I love this colorway. I got to get some more. I don't think that I figure out how to get more yet. So I got this one from Walmart when we were in Chicago, and I think we actually went to a Walmart in Indiana, because from where my mom lives, you could throw a rock and it will land in Indiana. So a lot of times people shop over there that live in Chicago, because Indiana does not, I believe they either have a very low or not at all a sales tax. So it just makes sense to drive over there and get everything you can instead of paying the high taxes in Chicago. So that is the baby pterodactyl. He is all ready to go and ready to ship. Sorry, you can't go right here. Sorry, I got stuff everywhere. My son just woke up and he wants to lay on the couch, but I have everything right here. So here you go. He got it back in the bed. So that's him. That's all done. Okay, now I will show you the divine hat, because what I did is I had some yarn left over after I finished the pterodactyl, and I just decided, because everybody is making them, I said, let me give this divine hat a try. And it truly is very easy. I don't know why this one came out so big. I followed the pattern. This is a free pattern. The pterodactyl is a paid for pattern by Sweet Oddity Arts. The circular vest is a free pattern. You can pay for the PDF, but you can also get it for free on her blog, and that is by the Lavender Chair. So anyway, this divine hat, I can't remember who the designer is, but this hat and this style of hat is out there from a lot of people, and I had the favorite stripe left, but not enough to finish the whole hat. And so there you go. This one came out super big. If I didn't have the knot right here, I would put it on, but I put the bun in the front this time. And but anyway, it's super big, but it actually does fit my head. It's not tight. It could be a tad smaller on my head, but I have a big old noggin, so yeah, came out super big. Honestly, when I think about it, if I have a friends who have locks, and if you have a lot of locks, you end up needing a bigger hat. So it may be that this would be a good hat for somebody with locks, either sister locks or regular locks. So I love this colorway, and this is just, I believe this bottom is Red Heart with Love, just in black, and I got that at Walmart too, because I was in Chicago and I was still making Angelia's pattern, the bobber, and I didn't have any black, and that was the black that they had, so I bought it there. So that's what I used on that for the top of the bobber, and I still have a lot of that left. So here you go with that. And then of course I made, what did I make? I don't know what I made with it. I think this was made from scraps from what did I make? Oh, I made the other circular vest out of the Karen cakes in rainbow sprinkles, I think. And I had yarn left over from that. But actually, it was just enough to maybe get about this far. And then I had another small ball left over from when I made the unicorn and the blanket, and another small ball. So this is actually 3 scraps put together to make this hat. And this one, I went down a needle size, a hook size on this, and so it's smaller. And I think a more normal, way smaller, kind of a more normal size head hat. So I love this. So there'll be more of these in my future. And so, yep, these are super easy, super quick, super fun to make. And there you go. So that is cool because I used up scraps for that. And then, I don't know, I'm a part of a Facebook group called Crochet Craft Fair Ideas. And I absolutely want to do a craft fair, and I love the group. And I think that's where I found this pattern. This pattern that I'm about to show you next is called the Crystal Bandana Cowl. And this one is made by a designer called What Mommy of Max Makes. And this popped up, and I was like, I have got to give this a try. And so I did. I had a Karen cake in the colorway blueberry sparkle, blueberry custard. And I started this, I would say, on Friday and finished it late last night. And it is the cutest bandana cowl. And I will undo the neck so you can see it's an applied border. It's so fantastic, and I love this kind of ribbed border. I'm not happy with the seaming in the back. I may have to figure out a better way, because the designer did say you could seam it in your favorite way to seam. I did it. I tried to follow the pattern. Same thing with the Divine hat. I wanted to do this same kind of border on here, but I did decide, because I know Laurel of the Dabbling Hook, hey Rael, she said that you could play around with the borders on this. So I want to kind of play around with the borders on this, but I said for the first 2, I'm just going to make it to pattern. But I will, when I make the next Divine hat, I might try this kind of border, because that's the kind of border that I made on my... I learned this border from Daisy Farm Crafts, and I put it on a C2C blanket, and then I learned this technique, and then I did the same kind of ribbing for the hat that I designed, or that I'm working on designing. And then so yeah, I really like this. I really like it. So and I know Crystal at Bag and Day I believe just recently, one of her videos is on a granny bandana cowl. So I think these are going to be popular. I think what's nice about this is it's just enough coverage. Like if you're, in the fall going toward winter time, you put this on under a jacket. It's not too bulky because it's just going to be right to here. It's very, very nice, and I'm definitely going to be making more of these. And look how much Karen cake I still have left of that ball, which this might either be a Divine hat or it'll be my hat. I'm thinking it's going to be my hat, the one that I'm trying to work on, because I need to make another one. I only made one, and I got to figure out how to write a pattern so I can put it out there. Anyway, that's that. And I think that those are my projects for now. So next I have, let's see, what should we do next? Special project. Okay, let's do this real quick. Let's do Happy Meal. Okay, let's do whole. Okay, so I got a little bit of Hirschner's. They had like a Throwback Thursday, really cheap or free shipping, and I could never resist that. I didn't get a lot, but guys, I got Hirschner's Pastry Plus yarn. This is a 100% acrylic number 3 yarn, 743 yards of yarn, and this is, it was $7.99. And this is the colorway Allspice. And why I got this is because, you know, greedy, I think. But anyway, I got 2 of them because I really want to make a fall shawl. So I got that for that because I needed to be kind of a number 3 because and the mandalas and the things that I have, I really wanted to be like fall colors, and I have a lot of brights or not fall-y colors, so I wanted to do that. And I needed to be light because I'm in Southern California, and even though it is going to get cool, it's not going to get that cool, and I want, you know, well, it can, but I want it to be kind of lightweight. So I got that. So I'm still looking for the best pattern for that. And then Kim, who hasn't made a video in a while, and I hope she's okay, Kim Crafty's Corner. She does a ton of amigurumi for craft fairs, and I hope that's why we haven't seen her, because she is busy getting ready for her craft fairs. But she made a Timothy the T-Rex out of this Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Banana Berry, and I just had to have some, so I got a ball. And this will be some kind of ami. So that's that. And I think that's the haul. Yeah, that's it for today on that. And then I was so blessed to get, let me show you this way. I have 2 pieces of Happy Mail that I haven't opened, and I'm going to open it with you guys. So I'm going to see. The first one I got is from Angelia of the Little Zinnia Patch, and I'm very excited. I'm just going to try and cut that open without, it got a little beat up in the mail. It's dirty because of the mail. Oh, look at it. It's so nicely wrapped. And there's a beautiful card. Oh, Angelia is a fantastic yarny friend. And let's see what we got here. And I waited. I really waited. I was good. Wow, it's like little tiny things. Ooh, let's see. Oh, she made me a couple of stitch markers. Okay, I'm trying to, oh, how pretty, how pretty, how pretty. Look at these Progress Keepers / stitch markers. It's a pretty glass bead with the lobster claw attachment, and then, oh, mermaids. Oh, I love the mermaid. So that's that for that part of it. And then there's something else all nicely wrapped. It's so nice and neat. Like, I'm not this neat, guys. But I wrap things. Oh. It's a little notebook that says make some waves, which I love. And then are these brads or buttons or flatbacks? Anyway, these are gonna be fantastic in my scrapbooking. It's a little package of vintage. They are brads. Oh, I love brads. These are super delish and awesome. And so unique. I can't wait to use these. Thank you, Angelia, for my things. Okay. And the next one, guys, you know Angelia is the Little Zinnia Patch, and she's fantastic. She is a pattern designer, a bag maker, and just a fantastic person. So I will link her down below so you guys can go and follow her. And I'll for sure link the channels that I mentioned. My own stuff, it might take me a minute, but anyway, the next package that I got is from one of our friends from Facebook. I don't think Kathy has a YouTube channel yet. Kathy, do you? But if you do, comment down below. If you don't, get one. But she is a frequent commenter on our Facebook group, and she sent, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, man, oh my gosh, I'm blown away. I'm just blown away. Look at what she made. Okay, first of all, let me look at the card. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you this really cool paper clip, which will work really well in my scrapbook. It's super cute. And look at the it's French fries. So cute. Oh my gosh. Why is that the cutest? Oh no, it's popcorn. Sorry, popcorn, not French fries. That is so cute. And then I'm gonna take this to work. Kathy, did you make this? It's a mug rug, little coaster. I'm definitely taking that and put it on my desk at work. Now I don't have to make myself one because I have thought about it. And then, I can't believe she did this. But would you look at this? Would you look at this little keychain? She literally got my pictures. This is my family. This means so much to me, and this kid is the best ever. And this is so thoughtful. I can't even believe this, Kathy. This is amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm not a crier, otherwise I'd probably be bawling like Angelia, but I'm not a big crier. So I absolutely love everything. You know what? I can't say enough about the Yarny community. It's amazing. I thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. You made my day. You made my day. Okay, let's move on to a catalog I got. I get this every once in a while, and I'm not even sure if I've ever ordered anything from them. So I'm probably on somebody's mailing list that that they bought. But I love this book, Willow Yarns. I believe Willow Yarns is actually Hirschner's, and this is they're separate. It's a little bit of a higher end yarn. There are lots of blends. And guys, I'm definitely gonna keep this catalog because I'm gonna get birthday presents from this book, because the yarns are natural fibers and then blends in here, like acrylic and wool blends, which is what is actually my favorite. I really don't like 100% wool, except for not even 100%. I like wool blends mostly when there's wool. I really don't want a 100% wool anything. It kind of gets a little itchy. But I love an acrylic cotton blend or an acrylic wool blend, and they have lots of that in here. These yarns are so gorgeous, and they are reasonably priced. Like, you can really get, like, for instance, nothing is like that expensive. They have good kits in here. This right here is a 100% superwash wool. You get, this is called Willow Daily. You get 284 yards. It's a number 3 light. It comes in, just for an example, it comes in all these colorways, and the ball is only $5.99. So you could make a reasonably priced sweater. Like for me, I would need quite a few of these just because of my size. Oh, it comes in a 3, 4, and a 5. I'm gonna definitely be getting some of these yarns. I like blend, so I may not get that one because I like the way a blend feels. But I mean, this, you know, this is like this Willow Wheels. It is 70% acrylic and 30% wool. Now that's more my speed. And then it's 377 yards. It's a number 3, and it's $4.99 a cape. It's sort of like a mandala. I mean, very, very reasonably priced, and the colors. Another one is superwash merino and nylon, and it's machine washable, 370 yards. It's called Willow Verbena, and just check those colors. Anyway, this is a fantastic little book that I am going to keep. And look, okay, Braille, this is for you. Except it says knitter. I wish it didn't say that. But I wish it said crochet. But I thought, Rail, you would get a kick out of that one. Do you see that? Knit a little and sip a little or something like that. I thought that was cute. I wish it had a crochet one. Anyway, guys, I wanted to share that with you. I think this is Hirschner's, but it's their higher end yarns. But it's not higher priced. They have something called Willow Sudsy, and it's like their maybe like their scrubby or to make washcloths with. It's 85% cotton, 15% polyester, and it just comes in all these pretty colors. It's only $2.99 a ball. Now that, you know, I think because of the polyester, I don't know, but yarn usually you can get cotton a little cheaper than that, but it looks really high quality. I'm definitely going to be getting some things from here, and they have some cute patterns. Look at this. Can you check this little fox blanket out? It's so cute. I love this. Look at these little baskets. Okay, enough is enough. Just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to keep this somewhere that I don't lose it because my birthday is in December, and definitely getting me some things out of here that I don't need. Okay, I think that's everything that I wanted to share. And now I'm going to move on to my special project that I hope I have all the details in my brain. So I wanted to host a swap, and but I didn't want. I've participated in a couple of carousel swaps, and honestly, they have been fantastic and fun. The only challenge I think with the carousels are the shipping can get a little bit expensive. So yeah, the shipping can get expensive. So what I decided to do for my carousel swap is I am starting a handmade stitch marker swap. And I have reached out to about 8 women, and we will be doing this together. And if this is a success, maybe we'll do it again and we'll just open it up. But for now, I just wanted to kind of keep it small. And what I'm gonna do, I don't know if any of you are paper crafters, but if you are, you have heard of a pocket letter. And basically it is a way to mail out goodies in a regular size envelope and not really pay a whole lot of money. And really doing a stitch marker swap really does lend itself to a pocket letter. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is how it works. This is actually a for baseball cards if you are or if you do artist trading cards, but really it's a baseball card holder, and it's individual pockets that open up. I'm actually going to decorate each pocket with pretty paper, and on the front will be 9 different stitch markers, which I have already made, so I'm finally ready to do this. And then on the back of each pocket will be goodies that will be free. You could take any of the goodies. I would just be asking that if you take more than one goodie, that you at least replace one goodie, so that by the time it gets to the last person, there will still be goodies. But really, it's going to be your regular carousel swap, where you look in at the stitch markers, you take what you want, replace it with the ones that you've made. You take however many you want, and you replace it with the ones that you made. So if you take 3, you put back 3. If you take 1, you put back 1. So that's how it's going to go. And so mine's are already made, and I will be ready to ship mine out. I will do a randomized list. Actually, I think I'm just gonna put names in a bucket and decide, and that's how I'm gonna figure out who's gonna get it first. But I'm excited about it. But here's the cool thing. On the back, you can put, like with the paper crafters, usually put things like stickers, put a little piece of candy, put little bags of tea. But you can put anything you want on the back, as long as it's gonna fit and not make it too bulky. So when you open the pocket letter, like this will be the front here, and in this pocket, on the back of this pocket, is where I'm going to put a note to the person who's going to receive it from me. And then when that person gets it, they're going to put the note from them to the next person in this pocket on the back. But the fronts will all have stitch markers. The backs, like I said, there'll be teas. There might be a piece of gum. There might be, a pair of earrings. It could be anything. Crafty items that are small enough to fit. It could even still be stickers. So that's how it's going to go. And then once you get it done, I forgot the girl's name who came up with this in the paper crafting world. But you fold it just like that, and you can really fit it in a normal envelope, as long as you don't get it too bulky. So that's the plan. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put you on pause, figure out who's going to get this thing from me starting. I'm going to end up mailing it on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. So I'm going to let you know right here who's going to go first. And again, that person whoever gets it will only be able to show the ones that they took. They will not show the ones that they put in. They only can show the ones that they took out. And I would ask that if you have a YouTube channel, not everybody does who's participating, that you would share the ones that you kept in your video, and also post on the Facebook group. So if you want to follow along the progress of this, please join our Facebook group for the Crafty Nomad podcast, because people will be posting pictures there when they receive it and what they take out and that kind of thing. So pause a minute, and I'm going to announce who's going to get it first. Be right back. Okay, guys, I went ahead and I did the list, and the first person to get this is Christy Cook over at T-Doddles, which the T-Doddles podcast, which I think is just the cutest name ever. Anyway, yep, Christy is on his way to you, so I am going to send you a private message so I can get your address. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I will see you next time. Bye.
surrender. My heart is fully yours, hallelujah. With everything inside me, sing it out. I raise a you